The last point I was mentioning is when we are younger, we see a funnel happens. We have maktab. So from the maktab we have 30 boys, 30 girls, and they have like loads of madaris, like 5, 6, or like hundreds of people our age group. Then from that age group, when you get to secondary maktab, then a lot of people drop out. Then after that we have some people go Darulum. From those who go Darulum, then a few of them teach, a few of them start doing the khidmah. And after that we kind of forget that this process of the top people advancing, keep advancing, we kind of forget about that. The top people always, the people who work hard, the most adab, the most ilm, the most amal, the most khidmah, they advance. And we think of that after talib ilm is finished. But this continues until we die. What happens is that the same way that we have that, it's the first, comes first in class. So then after we have 10 students, 20 students in Madrasa class, they start funneling out. Some drop out, some continue, some work really hard, some become lazy, some excel. Some, from our own exam results, mashallah, this person works really hard. Automatically our hearts are pulled towards certain students because of their efforts. So Salamin al-Asatiza, we're not beyond this. Even amongst us, how much, 10, 12, 15 of us, how many of us there are? We start falling out. Some work really hard. Some work really hard. They do ihtimam of the ilm, do ihtimam of amal, of adab, punctuality. It's not only for Madrasa. And the same way, for example, we have in Madrasa, some students are always there on time before class starts. Some never miss a single day. Always do mutala, always prepare. So similarly amongst us, those who work hard, they will excel. That funneling period is never going to come to an end. And that's why we say, well, Fulan become really, really great, well-known, maqbool, is why? Because he kept on working. He didn't stop his hard work when the exam prizes are stopped being given out, when they reach Dora Hadith. They kept on working. I need to still excel. There's no longer prizes for first position, no announcements. But they kept working. So after eventually 10, 15 years, you see that they excel. So the same way some students excel in their class, some excel from their graduates within the Madrasa. And from each Madrasa you have the top people who excel. From amongst them you have the elite. And it's within everybody's ikhtiyar. So however, don't just as we expect our students to work really hard, we expect our students to have adab, we expect our students to be punctual, we expect the best from them, the highest standards from them, we have to remember that amongst us we're going to have highest, we need to have those things as well. And just as amongst the students we have different levels and different grades according to different criteria. Amongst us we're also going to have different criteria. So we have to make sure that we try to strive to become from the top. And if you don't even have that ambition, that means that it's a shortcoming. And if you have that ambition, then a bit of himmat, a bit of willpower,